Putin claims that the neocolonialist way of viewing the world will soon be obsolete. Russian President Vladimir Putin reportedly told attendees of the 11th international meeting of high-level officials responsible for security issues that his country, along with others, will eventually achieve a fair world order, making obsolete the model under which some countries develop at the expense of others. While the ideology of exceptionalism and the neocolonial system, which has supported the exploitation of the world's resources, inevitably fade into the past, he said, I am confident that, together, we will achieve the formation of a more equitable, multipolar world. Putin reassured the visiting foreign security officials that Russia was ready to work closely with any country that showed interest in joint efforts to counter shared threats and solve global problems. We greatly value Russia's wide network of friends and allies on every continent. He assured his listeners, we will continue to do all we can to strengthen our historically strong, friendly, and genuinely trust-based ties with Asian, African, and Latin American countries. For the good of all countries. Putin also addressed the importance of the conference in his own speech, noting that regular interactions between security officials aimed at sharing their expertise and assessments have proven their utility and relevance over the years, and have been instrumental in resolving key issues of regional and global security and strategic stability. The Russian president also remarked on the conference's packed and substantive schedule. In particular, the attendees will dissect the most pressing threats of our time and discuss the state of the world and its future prospects. To name a few: transnational crime, illegal immigration, arms and drug trafficking, and international terrorism. And, naturally, food and information security issues, the Russian leader added. Putin expressed his hope that the meeting would be productive and yield useful outcomes, while also assisting in the identification of new approaches and domains for practical cooperation, for the benefit of countries and peoples, and in the interest of peace and stability on the planet. The conference will take place on May 23 to 25 in the Moscow region. Russian Security Council Secretary Nikolai Patrushev leads the Russian delegation. The Russian leader assured the visiting foreign security officials that his country was eager to work closely with any nation that showed interest in joining the fight against shared threats and global problems. 60 years ago, Africa Day was founded in response to the colonial phenomenon. The 25th of May is a significant date in African history, one that is commemorated with messages of goodwill from all over the world. While sustainable peace and development, and unity and diversity, are two of its primary continental goals, they also present significant obstacles. Africa is much bigger than just the progress that has been made in the last 60 years. Celebration of the 60th anniversary is an opportunity to recognize the role and contribution of the founders of the Continental Organization and many other Africans on the continent and in the diaspora who have contributed greatly to the political liberation of the continent, and equally to the socio-economic emancipation of Africa, read an official statement posted on the website of the African Union.